I'm Julia with Life in Motion Fitness, and today I would like to show you some exercises you can do with water bottles. So if you don't have any equipment at home, these are really good tools to use in place of weights. Today we're going to work upper body and lower body. First I'm going to show you some exercises to do for your arms. So we're going to do some bicep curls. I'd like for you to stand nice and tall, pull your belly button in, push your chest forward slightly, and make sure your spine is nice and long. And then while you're doing these exercises, don't forget to breathe. Now, as you do a bicep curl, you're going to bring the bottles up towards your shoulders and come back down. This is nice and slow so that you're in control of your movement and that you are getting the most out of the exercise by using muscle and not momentum. Try to do at least 15 to 20 of these because we're using light weights. Now, if you use heavier weights, you'll probably not want to do as many repetitions. But 15 to 20 today would be great. So again, you're going nice and slow, bring the bottles up towards your shoulders and then all the way down. Make sure you go through the whole range of motion. When you're done with those repetitions, you're going to come down to the finish and then turn your palms over. Now we're going to work shoulders and upper back, and these are called upright rows. So you're going to pull the bottles under your chin, elbows out wide, and back down. You'll want to keep the bottles close to your body and lift slowly. Make sure they come all the way under your chin, like so. And again, 15 to 20 would be just fine here. Now if you're just starting out and that seems like a lot, go to where you're comfortable with the number of repetitions that you do. So if you feel like you're really tired by 8 or 10, that's fine. Just work into doing 15 to 20. Good, now when you're finished with that exercise, I want you to turn your palms so they face each other. Then you're going to bring your arms out wide and your palms face the ground. And then you're going to come back in, palms face each other. This is called a lateral raise, and we're working the middle part of your shoulder. Good, and you're going to make sure that you breathe every time you bring it up and back down. Again, 15 to 20, this might be a little more difficult because we're using a smaller muscle and they're not as used to doing a lot of this exercise, so if you have to cut the repetitions down, that would be fine. Again, working up to 15 to 20 each time. Good, and then the last exercise I want to show you for your upper body is a shoulder press. So you're going to bring the bottles right next to your ears, your palms face each other and your elbows are forward. Again, keep in mind, keep that belly button pulled in and breathe. Now you're going to push this up over your head and stretch as far as you can without lifting your shoulders towards your ears like this. You want to keep them down. And then bring the bottles right back to starting position. Good, again, press up and come back down. 15 to 20 times, and that's what you're going to do for the upper body. Very nice. Now, in order to add lower body exercises with the water bottles, these are just going to be added weight to your body, so that adds a little bit of resistance, but we're going to work your legs and arms at the same time. So what I want you to do is you're going to stand with your right foot forward and your left foot back, and make sure that the heel is up on that left foot. Okay? You want to make sure that you're nice and tall, your shoulders are over your hips, and when you do this little lunge action, you're going to take the back knee down towards the floor and then come back up. Good. We're going to take this down and up. Keep your shoulders back. Make sure this back knee goes straight below the hips. It doesn't come in front of the hips. Okay, so make sure that step is wide enough so that when you do bend the knee, it goes right below the hip and come back up. The front knee is very important too. Make sure you're not moving forward so that it comes out past your toes. That's not good for your knee joint. So you're going to bend the knees and this front knee stays behind the toes. Good. Now if you want to, you can add arm movement to this and we'll do a bicep curl. So as you lunge, you're going to curl both arms at the same time and you're always breathing. Good, and we're going to do 8 to 10 of these on each side. So once you're done with that side, go ahead and change. Make sure your left foot is forward, your right foot is back with the heel up. Nice and tall, the back knee stays right below the hip, and you can do your bicep curls again. Make sure your shoulders stay back. You're moving your body up and down, not forward and back. That's very important for these lunges. You don't have to go very low. If it bothers your knees or if you have some discomfort, just take it as low as you can and still do it in proper form. You'll still get a lot of good out of it. Good. All right. Now another thing that you can do with your lunges using your arms is to do those lateral raises that we did earlier. So again, make sure that back heel is up. You're going to come out to the side with your arms and back down. Only to shoulder height. Your palm faces the ground on that extension. Good. And again, you're going to want to do that on both legs, but I'm going to show you a different one to do on this side. We're going to do the shoulder press. So on this one, you're going to lunge first and then press up. Lunge first, press up as you stand. Lunge first and press. And there you go. We've worked our upper body and lower body using water bottles. Thanks very much for tuning in. This is Julia with Life in Motion Fitness.
For more information on how to keep your life in motion, visit limseniorfitness.com or contact Julia at 480-264-9567.